different when you know it's one and done basically?
Yeah, no, it's you got to go quarter by quarter, play by play. Just be ready to go. Bring an intensity to it. We know what's at stake.
How would you assess the mood of the team? I mean, that was a pretty humbling game the other night.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing: it's like they've had two, unbelievable quarters against us, and so when you look at all the things that have transpired, we've done a lot of good things too. So you look at it exactly like it is. So we played well in several quarters. We didn't play as well as we would have liked. They got going. We know how explosive they are. And for the most part, we've done a good job, and we have to trust each other. So you have to play strong for 48 minutes against this team. It's a 65-win team. We're an 8 seed, they're a 1 seed. So I thought we played very well in the first half. Third quarter, we did not play well, and then the fourth quarter, we got back to playing better. So we have to play well for 4 quarters. We're on the road. Similar to the mentality we had in game 1. I thought we played well enough to win that game, and that's the mentality we have to bring to the game.
Do you see some common denominators in those 2 quarters where it just started to slip and you couldn't?
Well, the thing is you're talking about one of the highest scoring teams in the league. So it doesn't take much for them to get going. So that's the biggest challenge, is to know that a 2 or 3 minute spurt could be that's what they need. So and they can go on big runs, and so you have to never let your guard down. You got to get back in transition. You got to challenge shots. You got to finish your defense. They've got 2 elite, ball handling guards, and so when you have that, it's going to put you in some spots that are really hard to guard, and and when you look at the film, and they made some really tough shots that they're, that's the greatness of Harden and Paul, and I thought Gordon played well. Ariza got some looks early that we hopefully can take away.
How was Jeff's finger after?
Yeah, that was sort of weird sort of thing, So, and I thought that hurt him some, but he's fine today.
Do you expect to have Tyus available tonight?
He went through today. I think he's feeling better. He'll warm up again tonight, and then hopefully he'll be available.
Tom, that small lineup has put up some pretty good numbers in a smaller sample size. Is that something you think about giving a little bit more run, or you just kind of see how the game dictates?
No. I've liked the way they've played. Since we've gotten Derek, I think that group has played well. Unfortunately, Derek got hurt for a stretch, and then we didn't have Jimmy, but it's a group that plays well together.
When did you find out Monday that you might not have Tyus?
He went through the shoot-around. I knew he was sore from the day before, and so basically, you plan both ways. So he went through the shoot-around. I thought after he went through the shoot-around, he would be available, but it didn't loosen up at night. So, I think he's good today.
Tom, did Derek show you with the heavy minutes that he's able to play those? I mean, it's been a while since he'd gone 35, 36 minutes.
Yeah, he missed a good chunk of the year, so he's still finding his way.
Is it difficult to get guys just to focus on what's in front of them rather than the bigger test?
Well, that's, I think, the biggest thing in every game, in any playoff series. It's, and that's why you try to build that habit all year, is not to get ahead of yourself, not to look behind, to concentrate on exactly what's in front of you. And so you can't allow other people to tell you what you think. It's what you think and what you believe, and that, how you get through these type of things is you go play by play, quarter by quarter. And then once you realize that, then, it makes things doable. And that's what we have to have. We have to have a belief that we can do it. We have to have an intensity that we can do it. And we can get it done.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thanks, Tom.